Good morning. Welcome to JLJ this morning live. I am finishing up a banana. There we go. And here is Saturday morning. It is Saturday morning on the 29th. It would have been my Grandma Mitzi's birthday. So normally my family, I would get together and celebrate it together, but we're not doing that because of COVID. So Mitzi, I love you. Number 11. She knows what that means. I can't believe she passed away in 92. So that's like, well, she passed away 30 years ago. Wow, this year. Time flies, right? I have a big cup of coffee. I need it. Super grandpa, I need the big cup of coffee in the morning. I woke up to two messages and two texts and two people texting me, all not great stuff. I do a meditation and prayer. I only do. And then I look at my phone and it's none of the messages are good. So I was like, okay, I'm not responding to any of those people. If you have more people watching, sorry, I'm not responding because I just couldn't do it. It was like, it's too dramatic. I just woke up. I haven't had my coffee. I just came out of my meditation. I'm feeling calm. So I went and put on a pot of coffee, took a nice hot shower. It was cold right now in LA. Hot shower, washed my hairs, did other places, shaved, feel better. And now I'm here talking to you, making my coffee. I have like 6 shows to do today to record. Freddie coming by because his birthday to drop something off to try to get something to him. I got my KN95 mask I'm gonna wear. I don't want to catch nothing. But I'll be very happy to see him. Hi, good morning, Sheree. So it's just I was like, I can't do it. I can't just start the day off with drama or just with not good stuff. I can't do it. Can't do it. So I was like, okay, I'll respond to those folks later. I'll do all that stuff later. I think I respond to one person. I wrote was okie dokie. That's it. I'm like, one of the things that I have my new attitude for 2022. So you got to adopt when you grow and change. You got to adopt new attitudes. Is on my network. As many of you know, I have co-hosts, guest hosts who will come in and do stuff with me. It's all volunteer. I don't pay them. They're not. I don't. It's not. I pay. I don't pay them cash. To say I pay them in airtime, stuff for their reels, connections. Experiences. That's what they get paid in, right? Okay. My text form is over here. What's going on? Like, what is going on over here? Oh, my tax stuff goes over here. I just haven't seen it in front of me. Well, we'll throw that away. I'm looking at all this junk. I'm like, throw that away, throw it away. Oh, that's his. Okay. Sorry, get back to you guys. Sorry. It's all done for volunteer basis. All my audio dramas, everything's volunteer basis. So I've had to learn that people will come and go, people will not make things, people will drop at last minute with all kinds of excuses, whether they're real, imagined, or whatever. I don't know, I let it go. I don't have time to get upset. Somebody the other day I was asking about that, about how I don't seem to get, I'm like, okay, my answer seems weird to them. I'm like, nope. I'm like, I can't take it all on. So I give 1,000, or as I said in the title, I give 10,000% to all my stuff. And I just go with it. A lot of you out there who watch and listen to my shows look forward to our shows. You look forward to chatting with other people in the chat room if it's live, or you look forward to seeing what we have to say. You like many of my co-hosts. You look forward to seeing what they're wearing, how their hair is, what they're going to do. I love that. We create this little community. So for me, we all need time off for things because just how everything's going on. But when it's on, it's on. And I will, if I do it by myself, I'll do it by myself. I want to give consistency and keep growing my business, growing my presence, growing my life in the industry. And I've had people who just, they drop out here. I don't want to do that. and then later cry to me why their careers aren't going where they need to go. So I always go, well, I can tell you why, but there are a lot of us who we are in it. And I also understand that there's also, at some point you may realize that you may not be as dedicated as you think you are or were. Meaning you're like, you think this is what you want. You see all the hard work that goes into it. And then you're like, oh no, which is also legit. It's a legit thing, actually. You think you want to go for music and then you try it. You're like, that's not really my cup of tea. Sometimes there are things you will not know unless you try it. That's a good lesson too. There are things you will not know unless you try it. There are things you won't know until you do it. There's times you won't know the answer until you know the answer. The answer will come to you. So I understand that too. But some people drop out early, just give out early because they don't see the result that they want or would like to see. And what I have found, and I'm finding on my network especially, there's certain things that are hitting now that we started a year ago. There are shows that are excelling all of a sudden. They're moving up in the ranks. And I think it's like exciting. People, there's so much content out there you think about this. I'm a blip. I'm a blip compared to the thousands, hundreds of thousands of content out there. I will, for my Boba Fett show, which is about Star Wars. When I looked up Star Wars shows, there's just hundreds of them. Then when I looked up Boba Fett shows, there's 100 of those, but there's enough of those that people are covering it. Then there are shows who are covering Boba Fett who are not Star Wars shows. Who are covering it. So there's a lot of choices. So when I see that my show is the number one show on network right now, 3 weeks running, looks like I'll probably do it again this week. Probably, but we'll see. Things can happen. Hi, Cherie. All these Cheries and Cheries and Sheree and Cheries. That you just never know. There are other shows that were slow grind and now are hitting. Like hitting. You're listening to Staying With You, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Got a dope snowstorm. I've never heard of a snowstorm quite described as dope. I've been to snowstorms. But yes, I put 1,000% to everything I do. So if you want to drop out or can't do this, or you schedule something that's so close to when our show time is, like, so you can't do it if it's a minor change. It happened several times to me this week. Okay. Okie dokie. It's life. I can't force anybody to do anything. I have an idea about something. I'm going to bring it to the people. We'll see if they want to do it. They don't want to do it. I've tried. I've had people I tried to promote and bring into the fold. So what you do is you focus on the ones who really are invested, the ones who are enjoying it, who have passion for it. So I have actors and people come to me and say, James, I want to do more JLJ media. Okay, let's do it. I have friends who say, I want to do this. Okay, got it. Cherie, not Cherie. I know I was saying all these, I was just being funny because all the different, there's a Cherie here and a Cherie here and a Cherie and all these, it's all these different. It's like basically almost the same name, but pronounced and spelled differently. I have friends named James, or spelled Jaymes. I think I create J Ames, I guess. I have, and of course, there's the Jims, the Jimmies, and the Jamies, which I spell Jamie, Jamie. I know folks spell it like Jaime, Jaime. I've even seen my niece spells it Jayme. Jamie. So I was like, I was just being funny because I'm just like, you both are, but two people in the chat room with your names are cousins to each other. So it's being kind of funny. Anyway, let me train of thought. I was like, let me use my train of thought. But names. It's crazy. I'm not the guy. But anyway, so that it's that for me, the bottom line is for me, I'm going forward. I can't get mad at everybody. I'm going forward with my stuff. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep just moving forward and just keep putting out content, because in the end, it's for you. It's for you. That's the whole point. I do these shows for me on some level because I enjoy doing them, but they're for you out there. I have all this content. I love sharing my content. I love writing audio dramas. I love writing books. I love doing music. I love doing the interviews. I love doing these lives and talking to you and have you guys talk to each other. I love seeing that. I love when I see your names. I know who you are because you guys are regulars. I'm like, I know who you are. I know who you are. I just like seeing new names come up. I see returning names. Now I'm back to names again. Oh my God, I'm back to names again. Oh my God, I love the names. It should be timeless names. I do. I love it. You guys bring to me as much as I give to you. And that's something that my fan base I'm very happy with. Because you guys show up, you come to the chats, you come to the shows. My Taraya fan base, I'm gonna give them a little shout out right now because I put out a little video, just like I want to give congratulations to the engagement, a little 5-minute video talking about what I feel about it. And it's already at 2.3. It's over 2,000 hits. Last week, it was all 3 of my Taraya contents were the top 3 shows of the week on my video side. Just thinking the name game, that's so funny. It's just funny. The Taraya fans, and I'm getting more subscribers. I know the Taraya people. I know they are, and I'm so grateful because you guys give me so much. It makes me want to do more for you. Did that make sense, right? So I basically go, I want to make sure I give more content, get more Taraya content, so I get the girls back on again. I have some ideas as they head towards the wedding that I want to do on my channel. And luckily, I can talk to the people at Y&R and suggest stuff, and they're very open. And so it's like, but you give to me so much love by subscribing to my channel, passing on the shows, promoting them, watching them over and over, commenting. That to me, I'm grateful. I am so grateful. So it makes you go, James, let's continue to support that fan base and continue to give you content. I might do another Taraya video this week. I'm not sure. I have an idea about something that I might be coming to you, Taraya fans, for advice. So that's something I'm working on. So just keep that in mind too. And I have a feeling I do that. You guys will blow it up also. I mean, I was really shocked that last video was at 2,000 like within 2 days. I was like, what? I was like, I just was shocked. I was shocked. Because they're wonderful. The folks on other fan bases I want to just give a shout out to are the Hardys who show up every day. My When Call Star, When Hope Call stuff. Star Wars, again, you guys are showing up for me. I completely appreciate it. The GH fans, besides Forgotten Hollywood, which those fans are great too, Boba Fett, all that, my GH show is my #1 show on the network, period. Audio and video, combined, it does the most. I'm honored by that. The GH fans like our stuff. That's my longest running show besides my organizing show. So that's something. And Frank and I have known each other 7 years. And this fall, we will have been doing this show 7 years in some form, right? AfterBuzz TV. If you follow me on social media, I posted a video of me, Frank, and Lucretia back from AfterBuzz TV 4 years ago. It's a fun little video, so you see that. And we have lots to talk about tomorrow on GH. Lots to talk about. And the Bold fans show up also. And I have lots about Bold and Beautiful. And the Y&R fans. So I'm just saying, I'm very, very grateful to you. My left-handed fans, my grandparent fans, my music fans, my book fans. I'm grateful to everybody. I'm like, so it makes me want to give you more stuff. I have a new show debuting next week I think it'll be next week, called Daytime Today. I'm bringing it back, but it's my version now. And I have some exciting stuff coming up. So we work on that. And so so it's like, it's really very interesting. I keep thinking of ideas to support the soap community, because I love the soap community very much. I have friends in the soap community. I've been in it for years. I love it. So I have all this stuff I want to give to you. And that's what it is. You give me, I give you. So I think it's something that for me, that's why I give 10,000%, because I'm just like, you're showing me it does make a difference on some level. And sometimes I'll tell you, for us creators, sometimes we feel like we're in a vacuum or in a dome, because we're here creating, trying to put it all together. There's a lot of work that goes on. And even me just coming on the show right now and talking to you, there's a lot of work involved just in doing that. Yeah, you can turn on a computer monitor and just start talking, but it's not as easy as you think. And there are a lot of folks who try and they realize it's not as easy as you think. But I just feel like it's worth it, because in the end, you'll show up, you'll watch my shows, I get the numbers, and outside of this, there are people in the industry who actually are following me. They are following me. They are saying, they're seeing what I do. I'm known as one of the hardest working men in show business. I'm known for that. Thank you. Cherie. And then we got Cherie. We have Cherie and Cherie, all these names. Yes, here today weekly and Out magazine cover at Taraya, which I'm going to talk about that. That they finally got some coverage in there, and what that means. So look out for that, of course. I remember that's my reaction as I saw that in there. And so that's because they made history on Y&R, so that they should be covered. And again, it's a shame soaps are just not covered as much outside in the mainstream media. It's hard. So it took a lesbian couple on a show to make history, to get them in, and Out magazine should be ashamed of themselves. They should have been there. I'll save that for my other show. I'll save I have a show coming out with that, so I'm gonna save it. So try fans, stay tuned. A show's coming out about that. But they should be covering it a long time ago. That's another story. But there's something about this that's just so wonderful. And we've been supporting them from the beginning. My network's been supporting them from the beginning. I've known Cameron for 5-6 years now. We go way back. And Kate's great. So, it's wonderful. I have a Patreon. So folks, I'm mentioning this because it helps me a little bit. Also continue to do this content. I do all this content for free. So I'm making a little money. But what I do is, speaking of extra content, I always put out stuff that's not anywhere else. I have a series called It's a Lot, where I talk about my life. I've lived like 9 lives. I give pieces of my life. I have a new one coming out. It's going to be really good, about the big earthquake in San Francisco in '89. It's a good one. But I also put out outtakes, unedited videos, backstage stuff, gossip, all kind of stuff on there. And it's on patreon.com/James Lott Jr. Patreon's an app you can download on your phone or on your computer. And I have 3 different tiers. I have a $5 a month, $10 a month, or $20 a month. 10 and 20, you get the most. 20, you get the most stuff. 10, you get the second most stuff. But $5, not bad either. You get stuff. You get all kind of goodies for $5 too. And at the end, if you pay for 2 months, you get stuff from me. T-shirts, mugs, stickers, depending on where you go. So a little fun stuff. It's free. You get it after a couple of months. You get something. You can get some little stuff for people for doing that. And it's been so much fun putting content on there. It could be an unreleased song. I put a script that I started for a series that's not going to happen now, so you get a chance to see actually what I was about to write. I put out my unedited. You got your other mug. Oh yes, yay! It's the other video one. Well, Cherie. How'd you write that? Maybe someone say correctly. How'd you write that? Cherie. Join it. Go there and join it, and have some fun. You get like I say, you get free stuff from me after a couple months. But to me, I want to reward you for spending your hard-earned money each month to support me. So that's why I have 5 patrons right now. I'm very happy with all of them. Thank you very much. But that's the whole point, is that I give you extra stuff. Like the Michael Baldwin interview I did with Christian J. LeBlanc, there's a section I took out because he had to get up and do some stuff, whatever. So I left that in for Patreon subscribers. You could actually watch the whole unedited video and how he did that. So it's kind of that's the fun thing. But also, I'm gonna put some archival stuff, some things from the past on there that people maybe not seen from some of the guests. So it's been a lot of fun creating content for Patreon. So it's patreon.com/James Lott Jr. Support, as my friend Flo says, support the homie. And it's lots of fun, trust me. Try it for a couple months, see if you like it, and see if it's worth it. But I try to give you as much content as I can, almost every other day. And when you subscribe, you're a patron, I always send you a personal message straight to you. So it is me typing it, nobody else. It's me typing it. My phone is just like going off. What should I say that? So anyway, so that's out there too. But it's a lot of fun. Again, it's also engagement. I have so much content. I dream stuff up. I have a song I dreamt the other day, and I just like, let's record it. And I did. It's a lot. I have a lot. My brain's working all the time. But yes. And also, like, it's our little. Oh, I guess somebody's answering me. Well, so far they're both unedited. The ones you've seen, actually, I was looking to see if I had any extra footage. I don't. I looked. I gave you guys everything. Because we didn't edit anything out. They didn't say anything that was bad. So I mean, it was all just it's all unfortunately it's all there. But I'm working on some stuff with them. I'm always working on stuff. I got ideas. I have ideas. So we're gonna work that out. So we have some ideas. Yes. But anyways, there's that. Somebody sending me a picture. My phone literally goes off all the time. It's also all my notifications. Just notifications. Just goes off all day long. All day long. Just. But I am working on stuff. I have other stuff I'm working on. So, but no, with the Tria, it's actually, those are the unedited versions. I put them up. They didn't ask me to edit anything. It's all there. The girls are very honest and open, and so. But I'm laughing. Okay, so Tria fans, I'm laughing because from the first video interview that has 47,000 people who watched it and counting, there are folks still commenting and telling Kate to stop playing with her hair. I was laughing. They're all, stop playing with your hair. Stop playing with your hair. I'm like, why are you yelling at her? Leave her alone. I was kind of laughing because that's been the last couple of comments were that. Not like it was a great interview, or I'm so glad to see them. It was all, stop playing with your hair. Made me just chuckle. I'm like, oh my, if that's your problem, is her playing with her hair. Really, it's a great interview. And there's no other. I'm telling you guys, I am the first and only. Anything that comes now afterwards, I am the first and only person to have them as a couple interviewed in print or online or on audio. I was the first. And I was the person, that first interview, that was my idea. I went to them. So I know Cameron, and so I went to them and I said, I want to feature them. I had no idea how big that interview was going to be. And so after that interview, I saw how big it was. I said, okay, I promise, I told you guys, if you guys really work this video and make it to a certain amount, I will ask for a part 2. You did it. And then some. Not only did you do it, you did it. And so I was like, well, I gotta ask. And I did, and they said yes. It took a little while, but we got him back. That interview was great too. It's a little shorter. People got mad at me because it was shorter. I have no control how long I have them. I don't. I really don't. I can't demand anything. The fact that I got back a second time was amazing. And why not ask me questions about it? Because they were seeing they saw how big it was. And they were just like, they were super amazed by you guys, by Triumph fans. You guys showed up on my network. And literally, they're not anywhere else. No Michael Fairman, no Alan Locker. Nobody else has interviewed them. Me. Twice. Nobody else. So they're making some interviews now because of the engagement stuff, but just always remember, you never forget your first. And that was me. And yes, I will gloat about that because it was my idea. And that's the thing. Sometimes you get ideas, you got to go for them. And you never know. I always say just do them anyway. Because if I got 5 views, I'm still happy with that interview. The interview was bomb. It was great. I'm supporting, that's the thing. So, but I didn't get more. I got more than 5. So, that's the thing. Same Forgotten Hollywood. People were like, one time I didn't put out in time, like, where is it? I'm like, people are asking for it. It's a huge hit for us. So I make sure I get it out on time. And we took time off because we had to, because we do these soap shows every weekend and we have lives and we're tired. It's a lot of work doing 5 shows a week. And you guys understood, we came back. We came back when we came back. We take breaks sometimes. We have to. And right now, in the age of COVID, everybody's lives are just like you guys. Our lives are all over the place. Sometimes jobs come through. Sometimes jobs are cut. Sometimes you got to work this day to do this, or you have family members of COVID, or some of my co-hosts had deaths in the family. Like, we had a lot of stuff happen. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes too for us, just like you guys. And that's kind of the thing. So we have to be there for each other, and you guys are for me at my show. So I'm going to end it now because I gotta make some breakfast, finish my coffee, some other stuff. But thank you guys for coming in. I really enjoyed this. Thank you for your support and your love and support, your love, your support, your love and support. It keeps me motivated by doing this. And other people notice it. My colleagues and friends, they notice this, and they're very impressed by you guys out there who follow me and follow me around and follow me wherever I go in terms of my work. They're very impressed by that, and I'm impressed by that, and just very fortunate. I never knew that I would be doing this. 15 years later, I had no idea I'd be doing this. And that's all I do. And you guys are from around the world and around the country and around the globe. So I know sometimes my times are just so off. And I'd love somebody said on I'd change Bold and Weinar an hour later tomorrow. I have a thing I got to do in the morning that involves someone in Germany or whatever. So the time difference, we have to shoot it at 10. So Bold tomorrow will be at 12, and Weinar will be at 11 tomorrow. So yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you got it. So it's gonna be So let me say it the other way: 11 o'clock Weinar, 12 Bold, 1 o'clock GH the same. So it's gonna be all 3 tomorrow back to back because I have to do this thing in the morning. So it's a thing for the network, and I gotta do it. So, but we will be here tomorrow. Whoever's gonna be, it'll be me for sure. I don't know who's showing up. It'll be me for sure. Maybe the others show up too. And it's funny for Weinar and stuff. People watch that show from the show. Bold, Lauren St. Victor always comments on our stuff. He watches it. Krista Allen watches the show. So just so you know, they watch the show too. We have fun. Everybody, have a good Saturday. Please be careful out there. Please be careful inside. If you're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. You have a booster shot, get a booster shot. Be careful. Get a KN95 mask. Do what you have to do. This variant is just going wild and it's taking everybody down. So